Welcome to another episode of Unique Stays in India, and for this episode we are in Itsy Bitsy cabin near Kasol in Himachal Pradesh. Now you might have seen in the starting montage video as to why this hotel or this property is unique or a little different. It's because of the dome which it has. It's basically a fiberglass dome which is the highlight of this property or room, because this property has other accommodations as well. They have tents and there's a common area. There's a proper restaurant, and also this is a little far from those things, but this comes under a big property. So yeah, that's unique about this. It's a very beautiful room, and it definitely looks great both from inside and outside, and the views are pahadi aur kya hi hai. Anyways, let's have a room tour for this property. So this is how the room looks from inside. A proper dome with beautiful views. So at the start, you obviously have a plant, but you also have a mini kitchen. So I didn't know about this, so I didn't bring my vegetables or things to cook. So if you're coming, keep that in mind. You can bring your stuff and cook if you like cooking or if you know cooking. This is a router which is kind of a unique thing which I've never seen actually. Bottle of water, glasses, dishwash, gel, basin, tap, a sweet assortment of spices, knives, cutting board, sugar, tea, induction cooker, electric kettle. Below you have place to keep your vegetables or whatever you bring to cook. Dustbin, pots and pans, cheese grater, ladle, or mix karne item. This is the ashtray and Mortin Maxo for keeping away the mosquitoes. Here is a table fan, which is quite necessary because it gets hot in here. It's completely, the roof is of wood, so it kind of gets hot, so very necessary. Few books to read and an interesting gin drinking plant. Lamp, a bare wall. You can put some artwork if you, not you, the people of who owns this. Towels, bed for two, and this is the view from the room. And now, so this is basically made for 4 people. So 2 people will sleep here and 2 can sleep here. Now this is a luxurious version of the upper berth of train. It's a little cramped. You can't stand in here, you have to sit, and the roof is very hot, so I don't think people can sleep in here in the day, in the afternoon. Night, maybe the temperature goes down and things get better. And if you think that people can see what's happening inside and you're afraid or paranoid, you have curtains to completely close yourself off, and you can also use it as a wire to hang your clothes. JK. Here another plant, hangers for clothes, rack to keep things, and this is the bathroom. First and foremost, you have the snake basket, which is empty because the snake ran away. You can keep anything you want till that time. Wash basin, tap, soap, mirror, and yeah, the commode, jet spray, a plant, geyser, hand shower, basically detachable shower, bucket, and here you have a window which sort of opens up. Oh, the view is good from here also. Now you probably have to keep it open because there's no exhaust fan, so the smell has to go outside. The other thing I noticed is that this bathroom doesn't have hooks, so it's very hard to keep your clothes. You can adjust on the table, but there should have been hooks as well. So that's it about the room. There's also a bed warmer, an electric bed warmer. So to make the bed warmer as it suggests, so if you're single, this may come in handy. The room which you just saw is called the geodesic dome, and it costs around 10,500. But if you're more than, I think it can accommodate 4 people, and if you're 4 people, it will cost you to almost 12,000 rupees. So the price range varies from 10,000 to 12,000 depending on the number of people you are there. So yeah, that's about the cost, and there's only one of this kind of accommodation in this property. Apart from this, they a little far, like 50 meters away, on the same ground, they have tents, some good tents, not the simple small tents. Good tented accommodation. There's a common area to sit and eat and do things whatever you want to do. So how to reach this place? As I said, this place is in Himachal Pradesh, so it's not at all easy to reach here. I mean, you can, but it takes a lot of time if you're not from Delhi. So from Bombay and all, I think it takes around almost like 2 days, give or take. So you have to, you either have to catch a bus to Manali from Delhi or Chandigarh, and get down at this stop called Bhuntar, which comes even before Kullu. So you don't have to reach Manali. I think 1 hour or 2 hours before Manali, you'll reach this place, Bhuntar. And from Delhi, it will take you around 13 hours, and from Chandigarh, it will take you around 8 to 9 hours. So yeah, Chandigarh is the closest. Second is, after getting out Bhuntar, you have to catch the local buses, which will take 50 rupees and get down at a stop called Jari. Now this property is kind of advertised as in Kasol, but this is not exactly in Kasol, it's around Kasol. So 7 kilometers away from Kasol, and the place name is called Jari. So you have to get down at Jari, and the person, the manager, the guys from here will contact you, and they will arrange a taxi for you from Jari to the property, which is paid by the property. So you don't have to pay anything. It's another 4 to 5 kilometers from Jari to this place. So there's a mountain to be climbed, and there's a lot of, I think, 2 kilometers of off-roading, proper off-roading, and yeah, and then you reach this beautiful property. So yeah, there is a lot of travel involved, and once you are here, it's kind of a little secluded. So you can only see mountains and things everywhere. You can't just go down to Jari because it's 4 or 5 kilometers far. Few things about this hotel. As I said, this property rather, is situated far from the main town of Jari, and from Kasol, this is almost 10 to 12 kilometers away. So if you have your private vehicle, then it's fine. You can go down the road, maybe go around and do some things. But if you don't have your vehicle, you have to take a taxi. While checking in, the taxi is free. While checking out, the taxi to drop you is free. But if other than that, if you want to go out, it's 400 rupees one way to reach Jari, and to reach Kasol, it might be 700, 800 around. And the roads are not good. 2 kilometers you have complete off-road stretch. After that, you have a tar road. So it's not easy to ride on these roads, even if you have a private vehicle. So that's one thing. It's very far from, not very far, but it's kind of far from the towns, and most of your time will be kind of spent in just walking around, maybe plucking apples, or I don't know, maybe climbing mountains and doing things like that, or just looking at the amazing scenery. I think for couples, this will be a very good place. I'm sure the time will pass smoothly, or friends who just want to drink, or people who really love nature, who want to be away from the crowd and just enjoy the mountains. Amazing place. The cost is a little high, I would say. Is it worth it? I would say almost there. It's 10,500, and if you're 4, it's almost 12,000 rupees. So slightly on the higher side. There are other geodesic domes which is a little cheaper from this, but overall I think this is a little better than those, because it has a kitchen, it has a bed on the top, so can easily accommodate 4 people. And yeah, so I would recommend this hotel, this property, if you want to come and enjoy your time, especially with your loved ones, or nature. You always have nature if you have no one. So that's it for this episode. Do subscribe to the channel, watch the entire video, Share it with your friends and people who would love to be staying in here. I am not getting any commission from this hotel, nor do I have any links or special codes. This is just my experience of the property I go and stay in, which seems unique or different from what we see. So, yeah, I mean, do like, comment, share, and kind of motivate me to do more of such videos. And yeah, I also need the money, so please. All right, then, have a good day.